innocent say I keep a check. She was a bad bad, nevertheless.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today we're going to be taking a look at shiny Exeggutor 99%, that is, in a single move, which is okay, and it still did very well for me. C-Bomb is enough because I didn't really get into situations where I would need Psychic, so it worked out very well for me. And then pairing it up with Dragonite and Excadrill for the coverage moves, because Fairy is a big weakness. So I put the pinned comment up here, so thank you guys so much for commenting on my video. And then this is what Genie Pokey said. I forgot what the app's called, but it said it was really good ranked IVs before I powered it up, because I did take some looks into the Exeggutor before I powered it up. So I did my research before I powered this Pokemon up. Exeggutor is actually a really good Pokemon. It really kind of breaks that Togekiss, Venusaur, and Swampert line. I think it really breaks that core up very well, because I've seen that very few times, and it definitely is a strong team. And Exeggutor, I feel like, definitely breaks that team apart. I didn't see that team here, but if you really want to break that team, definitely Exeggutor, because they can't swap out of the Togekiss, and then you get to line up your Dragonite against the Swampert and the Venusaur. So let's go ahead and hop into the commentary here. So throwing the Seed Bomb here, Seed Bomb coming through. Excuse me. C-Bomb coming through, not enough to KO. Still gonna shield this up. This is looking like a loss, but that's okay. We're just having fun here. But this, little spoiler, this is a 3-2. So Dragonite into Gyarados here. A very bad lead, which is okay. So we're gonna go ahead and swap into my Excadrill, and my opponent decides to stay in. So I'm thinking this is the only best Excadrill counter here, so that's why I swapped, and I am able to hit super effective with the Rock Slide. This is what makes Excadrill such a good Pokemon, with having access to the move Rock Slide. And my opponent comes in with Empoleon. I make a big mistake, and instead of me trying to fast move denial, I was getting taken out by one more fast move. I should have just definitely thrown the move there. So very unfortunate. And they still have a shield, and what I'm going to try to do here is just do as much confusion damage, and then I think I'm going to swap into my Dragonite here. Yeah, take the Drill Peck and then save that Seed Bomb for another matchup for later on, because this is going to be coming in very clutch, you'll see. And so I'll take out the Dragonite, the Empoleon with the Dragonite with the Dragon Claw, because I don't want to take any more damage. They get to the Aqua Tail one turn before I do, which is okay, because I'll still survive this with good IVs here. And Dragon Claw coming through here. This will be doing a nice little chip damage here, but it's definitely not enough to KO. But I do get a shield. I do get shield. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the Seed Bomb right away. And it shouldn't be enough to KO, but one Confusion will. Yeah, Seed Bomb not enough to KO, but one Confusion will. And they have a Swampert in the back, so this is already looking like a win here. I didn't think I was going to clutch it up. You probably didn't think I was going to clutch it up, but I sure enough did. One Confusion taking it out. Surviving 1 HP in a dream. Love to see it. So hopping into the next battle. The opponent must have felt really bad about that one. So picking up a Toxicroak lead, very good for us. And the Charmer comes in, and then I have a Hard Punish to the Charmer here, which is Excadrill. And I'm going to be able to get to 3 drill runs here. And you definitely want to do a fast move denial here. Which, if you guys don't know what that means, is you don't want to let them sneak a charm in, and because it does alternate this matchup very much if you sneak in a charm. So I'm able to get to 3 charms here. Not much, but it does if you let like a couple in, but one won't hurt. And I sneak in a Mud Shot, so this is very good for us. One drill run won't be enough to KO here, even though they did double shield here. But one Mud Shot will be enough to KO. And this leaves very little farm for the Toxicroak. Absolutely love it. And you're like, why didn't you just swap an Exeggutor with the Toxicroak? Well, this is why here, because we have such a good matchup with the Dragonite, and then the Confusion already does a lot if it's not resisted. But even if it's resisted, Confusion still chunks. So throwing the double resisted C-Bomb, you're like, why are you doing that? Just for chip damage, even though it is double resisted. And we're going to come in and snipe with Dragon Breath here before they get off a Dragon Claw. I still do have a shield. No need to go for the Hurricane here, because Toxicroak is very squishy. So Dragon Claw come through, like I said. It's going to be enough to take it out there. Yeah, it's safely shielding this up. And it is a sludge, so it was a good shield. At least I didn't bait me mud bomb. I think maybe the win con was to bait me with a mud bomb and get to a sludge, but I'm not sure exactly if a sludge bomb would KO. So pick up a good lead here. They're building. That's only 3 confusions there. So throwing a dragon claw here. Let's see what they decide to do. And throw one more, and I don't know the counts to a psychic, but I think it's maybe 5, but they only built up to 4. I do decide to shield it just in case if it was a psychic, because it would be doing a lot. They come in with their own Dragonite. Looking to get a shield here with this Dragon Claw, and then just wearing it down to a Rock Slide KOs, because they definitely are not going to want to stay in the matchup with the Excadrill. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the Rock Slide, because one Rock Slide wouldn't have KO'd with Dragonite without the Dragon Breath chip damage, so I did that on purpose. So able to KO, and then they have a Swampert left in the back, and this is a GG's. So double super effective C-Bomb Confusion gets to moves fairly fast and still chunks, which is you gotta love about Confusion. And they go for Earthquake. I cannot stress this enough. Please go Hydro Cannon. It's more energy efficient. But if you only get into one move, then go for Earthquake against a Grass type. Unless it's a Venusaur, then Earthquake would be neutral. But in this case, I'm a Psychic and Grass type, which would Earthquake be resisted. So taking it out with the C-Bomb there, and GG's to my opponent. Very well played there. So hopping into the next one here. So Dragonite against Altaria. This is good for us because we hit super effective with the Dragon Claws, whether they hit with neutral Sky attacks. But they do have, they can have Dragon Pulse, but it takes a lot longer. Like Dragon Claw, we get to it faster. And our Dragon Breaths apparently do more because they don't have it powered up all the way, I don't believe. They're bringing in a non-fully powered up XL Bomb Snow. I think it may have a few XL candies, or just maybe level 40. I don't really know anything about the XL system because I'm not level 40. So bring my Excadrill. I'm going to opt to shield this here because it could be Energy Ball. Yeah, Energy Ball. So good shield on my part. And the Bomb Snow is farming up. Going for the Rock Slide here. Hoping to take this out actually. No, and they do decide to shield, which is kind of interesting because this is a losing matchup for Bomb Snow, and I saw the swap, but the Rock Slide already registered, so this is wasted energy here. So very good, and then I tried to return the favor with a swap of my own, but unfortunately I think it was like one turn too quick, and I was worried about Sludge Wave here, but the opponent did just. The Swampers today were just going for Earthquakes. Now I do these sets at like really late at night, and these Swampers were just going on. Oh, watch this, and he goes for another Earthquake. Like, but that's still chunks though. But this man just kept going for Earthquakes. Like every Swamper I went up against with this Exeggutor, they just went Earthquake. They didn't even try to go for the Hydro Cannons. Not able to go off the Seed Bomb, and I think that cost me the game there. And Weather Ball definitely enough to take it out. And even though I built up Resilient Energy, they still have a shield. My only really win con there was if they let me farm me down, but that wasn't happening. Energy Ball definitely enough to KO there. So GG to my opponent, really well played. So if you went ahead and enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you guys thought, subscribe if you're new, and I'll guys see you in the next one. That's it for today. Poke Trainer out.